I have not seen one person go to school, graduate, get a job, and become a millionaire. I've never met one. I never met one. If we bring the people together and we teach them what they can learn from us in 5 days, it'll put them 5 years ahead of everybody.
He owns the Metro too. Got a clean credit with an AI system. Hold on, that man knows some knowledge.
You know some people who don't want to see you win, who's hating. They don't want to.
They don't want to
tell you to upgrade your chain or get a better car, get a.
Yep.
You're not going to tell me that because you don't want me to look better than you.
Exactly.
You want me to win more than you.
Exactly.
Right? That's a person that actually cares about you.
Yep. You might have to take notes on this, bitch. Yo, Famous and Wealthy Podcast, man. I'm welcoming back my man, my homeboy, Mr. Phenomenon, man. Hey, man, you been on the internet popping. Right now, you have on a $7,000 fit. I need to know what's going on right now, Dion, man. You killing it, man. You been buying cars and you just bought your mom a house, right?
I just bought my mama a crib, bro.
Man.
From the ground up. Brand new.
Hey, man.
Brand new BMW in the
Can I please know
too.
what you doing, man? Because, like, you going too crazy. You and Louis every other day.
Hey.
What's going on, bro?
So here's my question to you, though.
Yes, sir.
You looking at me, you saying the fit is crazy, spending the money. So when you think about the question that you just asked me, when I think about that, when I think about you and who you are and the money that you make, how does you saying this is inspiring you then?
Man, listen, when I seen you walk in, gang, I'm like, wow. Because you got to think, that's $7,000. I'm like, this man went, and it just came out. That's the new Louis. It ain't the old Louis.
Yeah,
that man went in there and he got that pre-order Louis.
Yeah.
So I say, damn, Dion got 2 new chains on from NY. He tagged his jeweler too now.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, Dion on a whole nother level. So I say, man, you turning your mentees up. We did some events together. I'm in your Metro 2 Pro. For anybody that don't know, man, I'm in Metro 2. And if y'all been following me with the Metro 2, this right here is the owner, man.
Fact.
This is the owner.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even know we had a whole agreement when we first got together and we made money together, man. This is the whole owner of Metro 2, man.
Yeah.
So y'all better just tap in. He the sauce. He the plug.
Yeah.
So if y'all trying to get y'all credit to another level, this is the person that gets your credit to another level.
Yeah.
With AI, if you too lazy to do it yourself.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
But let them know, like, what's been going on, though, man.
So here's the thing, to answer the question holistically is money is attracted to money.
Right?
At the end of the day, like, if you want to make money, you need to be around money.
For sure.
Like, okay, so if you broke, 9 times out of 10, you hang around broke people.
Yeah.
The rich and wealthy people don't hang with broke people. There's no alignment. Like, I can't make a connection with nobody that's not talk about money, want to get some money, just left from making some money, and about to go make some more money. We can't have a conversation. Like, people always be like, hey, man, dang, you acting different. You acting weird. Like, people I grew up with. Yeah, bro, I'm not the same guy.
Right,
you changed. I did change.
Right.
Because if I don't change, then nothing changes. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to change to become a different person. So you look at when you see the designer or you see like the jewelry, my thing is I'm trying to have money conversations. I'm trying to attract the money to me. I can't make money or make more money if I'm not willing to invest and spend money on me and my brand and how I look. Like you said, damn, he walked in like, that's at least 7,000. Wow. So that means that I'm attracting more money in a conversation from you to me.
Exactly,
so then now you say, dang, how can me and Dion make some more money together?
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So my concept is I say, if you can have what's in somebody's head, you can have what's in their wallet.
No,
so,
for sure.
so now it's like, if I get closer with Kevo, if we get closer with this billionaire, if I get close with this millionaire, right? If I can figure out, if I can have a conversation with you and figure out what you're thinking, I can have what's in your hand and what's in your wallet. Because conversations is where the money at. Like, I'm trying to extract information out of people. I can't do that not always looking the part, right? So I know that sometimes we're going to go out, we be with our family, we're going to have on a jogging suits, we're going to be relaxed. Okay, cool. But when it's time to go out and when it's time to show yourself, like, okay, cool. Like, I need to look the part if I want to play the part.
For a student that's watching right now, me and you talk on the phone all the time. Can you please break down and explain to them how important it is to upgrade? Especially, like, let's start off with jewelry.
Yep.
Let's talk about jewelry.
Yep.
How important it is if you don't have none to get some or to upgrade what you think that is, just regular jewelry.
All right, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be really important. It's gonna help somebody.
Okay.
No matter how big you are, you need to always be in student mode.
Yep.
Right? So no matter how big I got, no matter how big you get,
Yep.
when me and you talk, I'll say, hey, bro, we should do this. You should do that. You be like,
I'll
all right,
learn,
bet.
you learn. Yep.
And then you tell me the same thing. Like, I ain't got a shameful about it. You call me one day and say, hey, bro, like, I think it's time for you to upgrade your chain. I was like, damn, bro, I just had bought the chain last month, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
He was like, but it's time to upgrade. Like, if we're going to go places, we want to be able to, again, make more money, we need to look the part.
Yes.
I said, okay, cool. So if that's what bro's saying, let me start doing my research. He's like, no, you ain't got to research, bro. I'm going to put you in the chat. I'm going to make the connection. So it's like, wait a minute. So bro want me to look as good as him, if not better?
Yes, I definitely. I was just gonna say that.
People who don't want to see you win, who's hating, they don't want to.
They don't want that.
Tell you to upgrade your chain or get a better car, get a.
Yep.
You're not going to tell me that because you don't want me to look better than you.
Exactly.
You want me to win more than you.
Exactly.
Right? That's a person that actually cares about you.
Yep.
Who's gonna say, hey, bro, I think it's time to do this. I think it's time to go to another level because they see the potential. Maybe you can't see. See, most of the time when you in the inside of the box, you can't see the label on the outside.
Right.
You don't know where you're going and you don't know where you're being shipped to. Right? But the person on the outside, they can say, listen, I can see where you're going and the direction you headed, the future is bright.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be brighter if you can do this and do that.
Exactly.
Right. So when you got somebody that you could connect with, whether it's a mentor, coach, or like in me in your case, I call you a friend.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we're friends and mentors.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna always be a student. I want to learn. I don't know everything.
Exactly.
Like you gave me some marketing strategies when we first met. So it's like, why would I not listen to a person that's crushing it in marketing? Like I got some marketing strategies, but you got different marketing strategies and so on and so forth. So it's like for me, when I think about like upgrading and how important it is to maybe just say upgrade your chain, upgrade your car, upgrade your house and stuff like that, that's important because people are watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like if I say I make all of this money, where's the proof?
That's what I,
like
exactly.
You said you make 100,000. But then you don't have nothing,
or you don't look like
you don't look nothing.
Like you don't look at.
Now here's what I say though. There are people that make billions and millions, and they don't look like it too.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is we understand that we know our culture.
Yes, we do.
Like I love black people, but I know black people. We are not about to go make $1 million, 5 million, 10 million, and not look like it. That's just who we are.
Yes.
That's just who we are because we were raised in poverty for so long. We've been so broken. The minute that we get the opportunity to make some money, we want to show everybody that we have money. That's just who we are as a culture.
Then also in our culture, they're not going to spend as much money with us if we don't look like money as well. Mm-hmm. So when they say this billionaire don't look like it, yeah, he might have on a white tee and some cheap pair of pants, but he do have a $300 million yacht.
Exactly.
He do have a $200 million mansion.
Yes.
Let's not forget about that part.
Yes.
Let's not forget about he has $1 billion in businesses, and he has a $10 million car that's hidden that he barely drives.
Exactly.
So people forget, they just going off of well, look how he dressed. Well, I could be a billionaire and dress like that with a $300 million house as well. Exactly. Who cares? You know what I mean? Because he's so tired of, Yeah,
it's like people, they put their money into things that they like.
Exactly.
Like, so if you're a billionaire and you don't like designer clothes, that doesn't make you better than me. I don't care to buy a yacht. Like, I could buy a yacht.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. I could buy a jet. That's not my thing. What I like is I like my car. I like a nice house. You know what I'm saying? I like my designer clothes. Like they look good, make me feel good. I want to smell good. I got a ton of cologne.
Yeah, I was just
These are my vices.
Yeah,
so if the billionaire, if these are not his vices, maybe his vice is maybe his wife is at home arguing about the yacht that he just didn't need, that he bought, that's just sitting in the water.
Exactly.
He went and bought that antique classic car. But because we don't see these things, we don't really see these things.
Exactly.
Like we can only see what we can see. Because people's vision is not where it needs to be. We understand, again, we've been around a lot of rich and wealthy people. They may not have the watch, they may not have the chain, but they definitely got that yacht. They definitely got that crazy $8 million sports vehicle right in their driveway. But nobody's talking about that, right? Because again, we just visually don't see these things, so we're not having a conversation about it.
So I know we've been teaching, we've been coaching, we've been doing a lot, you know what I'm saying? We done grew a lot of mentees. Yep. What can we do to help more of masses of people though? You know what I mean? What you think we could put together? Cause my price is up there, your price is up there, but it's still a lot of people that watch us, right? That still need help. Yeah. So
I feel like when you really look at it, we need to put together opportunity that's going to be what I would probably consider. I'm not going to say cheap. I'm just going to say affordable because I don't like the word cheap. Yeah. But I think we need to put together an affordable opportunity, something like, let's just say if we gave people the opportunity to come spend a week with us, just to learn from us virtually. You ain't got to come in person. You can sit at home on your couch. You can relax, sit there with your kids, do whatever you want to do, and actually learn from us for 5 days straight. I think we should give people that kind of opportunity where they can virtually tap in with us, learn what I teach. Like I teach any entrepreneur how to start, grow a skill. Any business, it doesn't matter what you do. I don't care what you do. And then you got all of the marketing sauce and strategies. So it's like, I can teach people everything that they need to know in a financial literacy game because a lot of people don't got money either, Kevin. We got to remember that. They may not necessarily have the funds to necessarily get started. So I can teach you how to, if you got your credit together, or how to get your credit together, how to go get access to the money that you can leverage. Now, once you leverage the money, now you can put it into going to start the business, going to get the, like I tell you, like my boy JD, like he do Airbnb. It's like, okay, well then if I want to get an Airbnb and I need a coach, I can pay for the coach. I can leverage my credit, right? I can pay for all of the furniture I need to go in a unit. I can leverage my credit. I can give them all the personal credit, business credit, the manufacturer spending, the trailer. I get them all of that sauce. And we could teach them literally for like $100 for 5 days. They come learn from me and you. And then you gonna give them all of the, I know you all do all marketing, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna break down everything about marketing, how to run ads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them this is how you connect with the certain celebrities. This is how you connect with certain influencers.
Exactly.
Because that's really important though, bro. Like when you really think about it, you know that the money I spend on ads is crazy. When people look at it like, damn, you spend $300,000 a month on ads, or you spend this much money on blogs, or you spend this much money on celebrities, but it helps me, and I have strategy behind everything that I do. Yeah. So even if I threw out some fake news, like 2 weeks from now, I'm finna be crazy all over the internet. It's gonna be crazy. Like you're gonna call me. Yeah. People gonna be talking about it, but at the same time, it's all a strategy. It's all a plan. Yeah. But I have a plan for my bigger outcome. So I'm going to do it around the time where we going to do what we got to do, right? Yeah. But it all got to make sense. This is how you market.
So now, but here's my question to you. Do you think that if we talk for 5 days, let's just say at $100, do you think that would be, let's just say, too cheap? Should we do $500 for 5 days? And that's just really still $100.
I mean, to be honest,
it's still $100 a day.
It's whatever you want to do. I mean, if...
Because y'all know, I'm looking at this camera. Y'all know Kevo don't play when it come down to these prices now.
Nah,
like,
they know.
Like,
they DM me all the time, like trying to get deals. And this is my thing. You know why my prices be high though, bro? I try to stay exclusive as possible. Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, because I understand that some people. Because I see a lot of up and downs with people. So I feel like if I keep that stern, firm price, I will stay exclusive. You know what I mean?
And this is, and I'm glad you brought that point up, but this is what I feel like, and when we talk about like teaching and giving back and giving value, is people have to understand that they were led wrong and there's a misconception.
Yep.
Like the only thing that we know is we have to go to school, and then I'm probably going to try to go to college, and I'm going to graduate, and I'm going to get a good job. Here's the problem that I have with that. I have not seen one person go to school, graduate, get a job, and become a millionaire. I've never met one. I never met one. So then my question is why are we constantly chasing a degree or to go to a financial institution and they're not making us millionaires? Like, why would I continuously pursue education? Like I was with my cousin the other day, and I was like, well, what's going on with you? What you got going on? She said, yeah, I'm about to go back to school. I'm about to get my degree. I said, for what? She was like, what you mean?
They confused.
I said, why are you going to school and getting the degree? I said, I'm your cousin. I'm sitting right here. I said, I'm a multi-millionaire. I said, I got a degree. Did you learn from me? I never used my degree. I said, so why are you going to school to get a degree to do what and for what? To go what? Get a job?
Work, yeah.
To make 50, 60, 70,000 a year?
And a possibility to get fired from the job. So that means if something happens, okay, let's say if you... God forbid you get sick.
Yeah.
And you can't go to work.
Yeah.
And it's on your resume that you got sick and couldn't go to work.
Yeah.
Now, if you decide to say, okay, you got unsick, and then you start trying to go find a job, it's on your resume, so you can't get a job for the rest of your life anyways. Mm-hmm. So it's all a waste.
It's all a waste.
This is the thing. Learn from the people that surround you. If I got a successful cousin, a successful brother, successful sister, I'm going to follow. Some people feel like, oh, well, that's their destiny.
No.
You know what I mean? That's how they look at it. They look at it like, well, mine is just going to school. I go get learn. And it kind of throw me off when I see that, with people.
So it's like, I just feel like, if we bring the people together and we teach them what they can learn from us in 5 days, it'll put them 5 years ahead of everybody. Like every day that they come, they're going to get a year worth of information, strategies, and games that they will be able to execute on to be able to learn how to go make more money, to learn how to market their business the right way, to learn how to improve their credit and get into a really good financial situation. Because it's like, bro, the reality is that people really need this information. They need it. So it's like, my thing is if we could come together and we could do something for the people, this is going to change the game.
Also, I feel like y'all are going to be building a relationship with us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Think about it. You got 5 days to build a relationship with me and Dion. 5 whole days. So if you ever wanted to talk to us, if you ever wanted to see if you could pitch an idea, if you ever, it's so many opportunities in them 5 days, man. So you might be a rapper, you might be an entrepreneur, you might be anything. You got 5 days for cheap to me.
And
That's
then-
very
and then
cheap.
This,
You know?
this is how we're going to do it too. This is what we're going to do. Instead of just getting on there only teaching, what I want to do is to get people out of the DM, because the DMs be crazy. They want to ask questions. Hey, let me run this idea by you. Hey, I want to jump. Listen, this is going to get your opportunity. Get out the DM, get on the call with us, and then for 30 minutes every day before class, I'm going to let them do Q&A with us.
Yeah.
So
Q&A.
now you can come for 30 minutes, just ask whatever
Ask me
questions.
anything. And look, I charge. Think about it. Don't I charge for
You do,
FaceTime
for
calls?
sure, 100%.
I charge $500 for 20 minutes on the Face.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are getting 5 days
Yes.
with us for the low.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's a no-brainer with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like we going to turn a lot of people up.
Yeah.
And let's be 1,000%. A lot of people ain't going to make it because a lot of y'all are not disciplined.
Yeah.
A lot of people going to think that, oh, well, I know this. And I like, if you follow up, if we giving y'all 5 whole days or something where it's game on credit, game on marketing, game on whatever else is in that we talking about,
Yep.
you have to take it in and say, okay, these are the steps. Let me follow, because these guys didn't get successful not following what they're putting out.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's how they got to look at stuff. Like,
Yeah, because what you're saying is basically that's when people get to throwing around the word internet around like, oh, they scammed me, they took my money. And no, we didn't scam you.
exactly.
What you did was you paid for information, you got the information,
and then
and
take
you
action.
didn't do no work. So you wanting something to work that you didn't work. So you scammed yourself.
Yeah, they
Like,
think that,
you know what I'm saying?
let me just pay and sit back and just, maybe I can, like, it'll just fall on my lot. Like, no, you
No.
have to put in work.
You got to put in the
It's just
work.
like it's like books that's out here. You know, a lot of like secrets lie in books, right?
Yep.
You read a book and then you see, like, damn, okay, this is how this person developed this age corp, or this is how this person did this. Like, you have to study, read, and put in action.
Like, bro, when I tell you, like when we do this, I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all hearing it first right now.
Yeah.
So when y'all see us talking about, oh, come spend time with us, you better get in, because I'm just telling you right now, the stuff that I'm going to teach, people are going to literally within those 5 days, they're going to increase their credit like 40, 50, 100 points.
Easy.
Live, like
Easy.
on the call. I'm going to give you the strategies to do that. Like, I'm going to show you how to literally use Metro 2 and AI, how to delete all negatives, bankruptcies, charge-offs, collections, student loans, all of that. We getting rid of all of that. I'm going to show all of this stuff live.
And listen, just so y'all know he ain't capping, I told y'all, I have a Metro 2 software.
Yep.
This man is the owner of the Metro 2 software. Nobody never knew until this show today, right now.
Facts, yeah.
He's the owner of the Metro 2 software. So if you want a software of your own, he's the boss man to hit up.
Yep.
We are partners on the Metro 2. Nobody never knew. They thought I owned it.
Hey, you do own it.
You,
I ain't tripping.
you get what I'm saying? But I'm just
M2bandclan.com. They better go to that and
you know,
sign up.
You know what I mean? But I'm giving them the game on this is why they need to join.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get on, because you know some shit that they need to know.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's like, damn, he owns the Metro too? AI? How to clean credit with an AI system? Hold on.
Yeah.
That man knows some knowledge.
You know something.
Let me go tap in with that.
Exactly.
Let me go. Damn, Kevo be everywhere. He be all on every site. He be here. He be there. He be all the celebrities.
Yep.
What he got going on? He be with billionaires overseas. Like, what's to him?
Yeah.
I got 5 days to see.
Exactly.
That's how they got to think. So this is how you be able to take your life to another level. Even if you say, I know credit and I know marketing, well, you're not a friend. Become a friend in them 5 days.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. Throw us a pitch. Tell us about a business idea. You can possibly become a partner. You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is why you join these type of things, man.
Oh yeah, it's all about just getting around these wealthy people, having wealthy conversations. And another thing I want to do for them too is during these 5 days, I want to get people mindset together, bro.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is every morning, look, I'm gonna let you sleep, gang. You can stay asleep. I do it myself. I'm gonna do morning motivation every day.
I'll be up with you.
Morning motivation every day. I'm gonna get them going. Because the thing about it is most people, like, your environment is drag you down so bad that it, like, when you wake up, you just be like in a slumber. Now I'm gonna wake you up. We're gonna get your ass up. We're gonna get on this call in 30 minutes and we're gonna give you motivation. We're gonna get your day going. So listen, these 5 days, we're gonna change some lives, gang. I ain't gonna lie. And look, I want to be transparent too. I think that at the end of these 5 days, we should pick some people to partner up with us. Like, we should pick some people that we will allow to get coached for us, get mentored by us for even whether it's 3 to 6 months. They could say, hey, look, I want to pay. I want to get coached by y'all. I want to get mentored by y'all.
Yeah.
So I think that at the end of the 5 days, these 5 days should do two things. They should be coming to say, hey, like, is Dion and Kevo a really good coach and mentor? Do they know what they talking about? So y'all should be observing us, seeing what we talking about. Then also what we're gonna do is we're gonna be looking for people that are on the 5 days and saying, hey, listen, I think that she might be a good person that, I need a coach. I want to let her pay me because we can't take everybody. It's going to be probably thousands of people on the call. And we can't coach. I can't coach that many people. You can't coach that many people. Yeah. So I think that we should provide them with an opportunity to come spend 3 to 6 months with us, get coached, get mentored. Hey, listen, this is how you start your business. This is how you grow your business. This is how you scale your business. This is how you market your business. This is how you gain more clientele. This is how you make your first $1 million in less than 12 months. And so it's like, we're not going to take everybody, but if we take a few people and we say, hey, look, I'm going to take you by the hand. You're going to be able to spend some time with us. I think that'd be good too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Giving them the opportunity to say, okay, cool. I really want to tap in with Dion and Kevo and give them both of us as that coach and mentor. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How can you lose having 2 people that's the biggest?
No, for sure.
If you watching this right now, you saying, damn, I got it in me to win. Damn, I'm really good. I know I'm cold, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do.
I'm missing something.
Oh, hey,
something that you missing. One of us got it on this 5-day challenge. Mm-hmm. One of them days you're gonna learn what you've been missing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I was one of them people that used to wish that I had somebody that I can listen to or really look up to. You know what I mean? It wasn't people people like us dressed like this with jewelry and money, and they was not giving you no game. Nah. They don't care if you win or lose or nothing. They just like, man, watch out. You get what I'm saying? They hold it in, like you said. They gatekeep.
And see, and we were talking to one of your mentees yesterday, Cheyenne. We was literally sitting there at dinner telling her, like, listen, you really just you don't understand. You just pay for the fast pass to success.
No cap.
Like trying to go on YouTube and Google and figure that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I've never met a YouTube or Google millionaire. I've never met nobody that sat on YouTube all day and Google their life to death and then just start making millions of dollars because of Google. I've never seen that. But I've seen a lot of people get a coach and mentor, like people that come to you, people that come to me, they get a coach and they get a mentor, and they say, oh, okay, you want to learn how to make more money? This is how you make more money, right? And so essentially what it does is it gives them the ability to skip the line to learn how to make money fast. Because if you knew how to make millions, you would already be making them.
Right, exactly.
So because you don't know how to make money, you don't know how to make millions, you got to go to somebody and say, hey, listen, hey, I'm going to pay to play. I'm going to give you this money in exchange for the value and information that you got. And then the value and information that you get is going to far exceed the money that you're giving me. And at the end of the day, as long as you do what you're told to do and you execute on the strategies play by play, you're going to make the money. So like we were telling Cheyenne yesterday, we like, listen, in the next 6 to 9 months, hey, you're going to be a problem. Like, I'm saying this right now, bro. Like, I went to her page. I said, look, bro, I'm about to screenshot her page.
No, I told you to do that.
She's got 7,000 followers.
Okay, please.
And she like, I'm trying to make these millions. I'm trying to get this digital money. Okay, cool. Watch. Hey, we
look, everybody I told Dion that's gonna make it to another level. 1 year later, they be up. Be up. I'm telling you, like, it's nothing for us to do what we got to do to make sure that they learn and make sure that they get around the right people. Long as they listen. Do not think if you can get somewhere that you never been, right? Without the help, if a famous person is telling you how to get famous, why are you taking it on your own mindset to say, oh, well, I'm gonna go this way?
This what you just said. For years and for centuries, broke people have been telling us to go to college, get a degree, and get a good job and be broke. And we listen to that.
Right.
But you mean to tell me you can't unlearn and relearn what you need to learn and listen to a rich person to tell you where to go, who to talk to, what to do in order to get rich? You're steadily watching people get rich and you watching them make people richer, but then you won't get in line and say, hey, take my money to make me rich too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell the college, hey, take my money and not make me rich too. This is all I'm saying is 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah. That's all we looking at is people saying, take my money, don't make me rich as well, just like you did my mama, my grandma, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin. Because you're really going to these people, you're asking them for their advice. How are you going to people that have never started a business? Can you start a business? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to your mama or your cousin saying, hey, what do you think about me paying for this mentorship and coaching? They never had a mentor and a coach. They're going to say, oh, that's probably a scam.
Or they friends.
Or their friends. And they say, oh, well, do you think that if I start this business, I want to become a millionaire? They've never been a millionaire. How? They're not going to say yes to you. They're going to tell you no. So don't let nobody talk you out of your dreams.
That's especially with my female mentees a lot. You know, it's like when y'all got the friends that's not successful, or you know, the boyfriends is not successful or whatever, baby. Like, listen, y'all have to separate that, please,
Exactly.
because if you're gonna pay, you know, pay and listen to this. You leave that over there, that's a whole nother side of the world. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be just honest. When you listen to a friend, you might as well pay your friend. You know, if you're gonna get advice from the friend that's not successful, you know, a lot of the times that's what it be. They y'all got the connection and y'all don't realize it's a real connection between, like, let's say if I'm trying to be a millionaire, but my friend is not trying to be a millionaire. But the reason why I can't be the millionaire fast enough because I still got this broke connection.
Come on, man.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Come on, man.
I kind of got to let it go, but I ain't. But still, I'm still holding on to it, so I can't get successful because I'm looking at Dion, but I'm kind of like envious a little bit because the friend got me feeling like you don't need to be like that, and you don't need that to do this. Instead of it's a lot of negativity. You know, I'm just being honest.
Because what you're saying is this. This is why people can't get rich. You got a rich guy on the right. You got a broke guy on the left. The rich guy is, let's just say, the friend, the mentor. The guy on the left is, let's just say, your best friend.
Yeah.
The mentor is adding money to your bank account with information and strategies, and you're making money. The friend is taking the money out of the account because he's hating. He don't want to see you win. Hey, bro, you shouldn't do that. He's all this negativity, all of the BS. So the reality is that what you're saying is that people need to look at their surroundings, who they talking to, where they going, what they doing. Is it an addition to the account? Is it adding value, adding money to your bank account? Or is it withdrawing and subtracting from the bank account? If it's a withdrawal, that's like you letting somebody go on your Chase, your BOA, your PNC, your Navy Federal account and take money out and walk away with it. The people that's hating on you, that's saying that the idea is not going to work, your business is going to fail, you shouldn't try to do that, those people are making withdrawals from your life. You need to be around people that's going to add multiplication in addition to your bank account, that's going to put money into your Chase account. That's the mentor. That's the coach. That's the Dions. That's the Kevo. You see what I'm saying?
Somebody should be inspiring you daily. Somebody should be motivating you daily.
Yes.
Every single day. If I'm looking at something Dion did, I'm seeing Dion. He bought his mama a house. He rocking some designer. He upgrading chains. We just was on the phone last night. We getting richer millies. You know what I mean? Like, we're just steady talking about how could every month, what can we do next month? What can we do next month? What can we do for our mentees next month? Like, nobody is like really doing that type of stuff. Like, we're caring about the people that's paying us. We're caring about ourselves as well.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're caring about our health. We're caring about how we look. Like, all this stuff matters. You know what I mean? Like, so when people like getting that, it's not, because it don't, a lot of times it be the people, but it just be their surrounding that rubs off on them, and then they be confused and don't know. They feel like Kevo trying to get more money out of them, and like, it's like, no. This is to help you.
Man, don't worry about Kevo pockets. Worry about your own pockets.
Exactly.
Because either way, Kevo rich already.
I was finna say, if you don't spend the money, somebody's going to spend the money regardless. You're going to watch me regardless a year later like, oh, yeah, see, he got a new car. Yes, he got a new chain.
And look, here's what's crazy. People be like, they'll look at Kevo, they look at it and say, well, dang, I don't want to pay for mentorship and coaching. Listen, bro, you paying either way it go. Because if you rather you pay me or pay Kevo, you're going to pay life for not having information, so you're going to steadily be broke. So you could think that you're saving $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 by not paying a coach or paying a mentor. Oh, you're going to pay. You're going to pay life, because life is going to say, well, then you get to stay broke.
Because guess what I always see, Dion? They'll get some funding somehow, right? And then what they'll do, the money is sitting in their bank account. And what they'll do, life will slow. When you lack information, life will slowly chip away at them funds in that account, because you don't know any investment skills. You don't have no credit.
Come on.
You don't have no mentorship. You don't have no friend.
Say that.
I'm going to be 1,000% one. A lot of y'all, man, especially if y'all in the street, y'all need friends like me and Dion, because if something happens, you need that A1 person who could probably come bail you out, if anything, or possibly look out for you. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things that we can come do. You need a business partner. You know what I mean? You just need a friend-tor, really, at the end of the day. You need all that, man. Like, a lot of people don't have good friends. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have good mentors.
And I'll say this, to, like you said, about the funding, and it's like, people got money. People got access to funding. They got access to credit cards, and maybe you're not spending it because you can't access the money. Well, guess what? Over the 5 days, I'm going to show you how to liquidate credit cards. So, hey, so if you got $10,000 on a credit card and you don't know how to get it off, you don't want to pay that cash advance fee, I'm going to show you how to liquidate that thing. Just like that. We gonna act bad over the 5 days.
Damn.
Oh, we gonna show all of that. Oh, credit card liquidation. I'm gonna show you how to get this design. I'm gonna show you how to get designer and wear it for free instead of paying for it.
Oh, so we gonna show them how to get designer wear for free.
Listen, I'm giving the plays out over these 5 days now.
So in the 5-day challenge, we're gonna show you how to wear designer for free.
Yep, free flights,
Free flights.
free hotels. Come
Yeah.
on, and then like, bro, I'm talking. Ain't nobody. They've never flown first class. You're gonna fly first class now.
Oh,
You've
you
never
gonna-
stayed in a 5-star hotel. It's time to stay in. We talking about early check-ins, late checkouts,
Okay,
massages
okay.
on me. I'm
Okay.
gonna get them the shot, bro. I'm giving them
Hey.
game
Okay.
over the
good.
5 days. How to liquidate your credit card. How to live off cash back and reward points. You know, it's people that literally they sit at home and they get credit cards. They get them 2% cash back and they liquidate it every month. They doing 100,000 every month continuously. 100. What's 2% of 100,000? You got some money.
Damn.
2%. So now you can pay your car note from liquidating credit cards, getting cash back reward points. You can pay your utilities. You can pay your mortgage, depending on how much money you want. Listen,
Oh, that's some sauce right
no.
there alone. Shit.
Hey, come to the 5 days. They gonna see. They gonna see. I'm giving all. I ain't holding them back. Ain't no gatekeep. I don't need to gatekeep. I got too many plays to gatekeep plays. I know
Right.
too much.
Damn.
Like most people, they'll have you spending money and investing with them, but they be like, oh, I can't give y'all that. That's too much for y'all. What do you mean that's too much, bro? If they paid to be here, give them all of the information and strategies that you said you were going to teach. So everything in the beginning and now, I'm going to teach all of that. I'm going to teach all. I got it all in the bag. And,
Wow.
and listen, I'll tell people all the time, the more you learn, the more you can earn.
The more you learn,
And
the
if
more
you
can
want to earn every single day, you got to learn every single day. The thing about it is the minute that you stop learning is the minute that you stop earning.
Earning.
And a lot of people stopped learning a long time ago. So these 5 days is going to get you back into that mode of being able to learn information and strategies that can take you from where you currently are to where you're looking to go. And that's it, baby.
You gotta learn to earn.
That's it.
That's sauce, bro.
You feel me?